I'm out here walking on a dirt mud road by the park, by the field. Just going for a walk to clear my mind, enjoy the day that I have off. It's just a long weekend. October long weekend, Thanksgiving in Canada, but that's besides the point. I just want to go for a walk and record a little video, talk about what I think. People still get busy, chasing all these things, the jobs and money, and they really lose the most important thing. The most important thing is finding, or just not even finding, just maintaining your own self, self-care and all that shit. I get to say that I kind of struggle with that too. And I'm just I was at the peak of kind of self-confidence and working out and just overall body, comfortable with my body shape in terms of like the being athletic, being out, being active. My arm's getting tired. Switch arms. I don't know. I usually don't record these kind of videos. It's kind of I wouldn't say cringy to record myself walking in a field talking about some random gibberish, but that I heard something. But anyways, there's literally no one around. I'm just walking. There's like mud here, so I have to walk on like the grass side. But yeah, back to the point what I was trying to talk about is just people get carried away, living their life, getting busy over something chasing things that they don't really care or want, like no one really cares for each other anymore or thinks about the next guy, or even the most important things, thinks about themselves in terms of self-care and doing these things. And the past few years I kind of learned how it's important just to kind of get away from everything. That's why I enjoy on just doing these solo adventures. And I usually don't record much. I take a lot of pictures. I enjoy taking pictures, just random on the street or nature. I call it in-moment pictures. And I go on these kind of walks or these kind of solo adventures just to kind of get away from everything, think. And sometimes I think, oh, that wouldn't really help, right? No, it does. You just go out and you just think. Think outside the box, think about all these different things. I got a fucking piece of branch stuck in my shoelaces. And it really helps because sometimes all these different things happens, life happens, and life just kind of bends you over, man. Bends you over and fucks you right in the ass. And you don't really know what's going on. You don't know what you're doing. And to be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm still doing, but I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to do these different things, and I got a better job and trying to move up in that job. Make some money, save some money, because the economy now everywhere is fucked. There's war everywhere. There's war in my home country, Ukraine. This is recent, like the fucking Israeli and Palestine, Hamas, whatever fucking conflict, and people are going nuts and defending terrorism. Those are defending. Oh, just racism coming out left and right, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. People are gonna be people, we're the fucking cancer of this earth. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I think. There's always this destruction, garbage everywhere, pollution, these, and like the life, the nature, the animals all suffer because of us. But anyways, I'm kind of getting distracted here, talking about the point I was trying to make. Been recording for 4 minutes or 5 minutes almost, but it's also this kind of video is a homage to my friend. Unfortunately, never got to meet in person. It was more of a kind of an online friend, really good friend of mine, a brother to me, basically, Igor. Unfortunately, he had an accident, and he passed away in early April of 2023 this year, and that kind of fucked me up. And a bunch of other things happened in my life that wasn't really pretty at all. It was pretty, not pretty, it's just understanding it, but that's not going to go into that. After that, I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I still don't know what to do, and it still affects me to this day, but I'm really trying to find, you know, kind of a more meaning or purpose, and that's why I'm going on these solo adventures. Just not even an adventure, it's just a walk, and just gotta get away from everything, and just enjoy the fucking day, you know? Enjoy the sun on your shoulder, the sun of your skin, on your cheeks. I mean, we're heading into winter soon. This is what, October the 9th today? And like, it's gonna be winter pretty much fucking next month here in Canada, so, you know. And then the lack of the sun, the lack of this always gets me into my depression phase, and everyone, seasonal depression is a real thing. People laugh at it sometimes, but it's real. Like, this, what do you got to say about that, But I got completely fucking derailed the conversation I was having, or the point I was trying to make. But yeah, sometimes people don't stop and look around, and just look around what's going on around them, around their life, and then before you know it, your fucking life passes, and they didn't do much, or they have lots of regrets. And I mean, I have a lot of regrets. Everyone does. A lot of things I wish I could have done differently. But the point is that things that happened to me and experiences I had in life and the hardships, and I'm still fucking young. I'm about to turn 26 in November. I'm about to have a whole lot more, but so far, well, at least I can speak for myself, and so far experiences I had is that I wouldn't be the person I am today now. That wouldn't make me now. Like I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I would say, oh, everyone gets to say, oh, I wish I did things differently and did that and did that, and I would fix this. Then you wouldn't be the person you are today. Like I guess you could say I'm proud of what I am today in terms of like that self care and all these things, even though I want to do things differently. Like I fell off of working out, and I used to be more social, now I'm not, and COVID happened and all these things happened, and that completely screwed me up in terms of socializing, being more closed off, and now I'm trying to do it, and it's hard. It's very hard to get out of your comfort bubble, and that's another topic I wanted to touch on about is the comfort bubble that people just get stuck in these, and it's the hardest thing, the absolute hardest thing, most difficult thing to get out of that comfort zone. You don't want to. You have your little comfort zone, you have your job, or you have your little circle of friends, or all these things that you just do, or this routine, and you don't want to get out of it because it's something new and you're scared, and if it's new friends or a new job or opportunities that await you, you don't take them. And I have been personally guilty of doing these things because of not even, some people have it, they're afraid to fail. And me personally, it's not about, being afraid to fail. It's just overthinking. That is my greatest enemy. Our greatest enemy is our mind, of just overthinking and thinking all these different things that might happen, and you wouldn't do what you want to do. And if it's a job or if it's a person or anything, and that's the problem I had fighting the demons I have. But over the years I've learned is like, it's just better to try. Fuck it. Better to try and fail and fail. Like better to try than not try at all. And what's gonna happen? You fail? Fuck it. You try again. And if you fail again, you do. And then you make it. We learn, on our mistakes. We learn on the experience we encounter with people, and it is important to be a little bit social. I can say I like isolation sometimes. I like to go on, like, again, these solo little walks, adventures, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and just be alone. Not deal with anybody. And there's a plane flying by. Yeah. And then sometimes, I want to meet up with a friend and talk, and the company you keep, the people I usually try to keep around is the people that understand you. Don't waste your time on people. Don't waste your time on people who do not give a fuck about your time, about your, most importantly, it's time, but about your commitment, to their, how do I say it? To their beliefs, and to their, when you try, and you seem like, you basically don't give your time to people that don't give a fuck, that don't care. Don't care about you, about your needs, about your emotions and things like that. Because I've been there, and I've been in situations where, like, you give your most to people, you help them, and then, as soon as you're not useful to them, or as soon as you're not, they have to go out of their way to do something for you, usually it just kind of ends in a shit situation, It's the people who don't have self accountability, self-respect, don't know how to love themselves, so they can't love others. That's a lot of things. People think about love and relationship and all these different fucking things, but they do not know how to love themselves first, and that just creates this whole fucking problem of things. But again, I got off of topic talking about these different things, but yeah, I guess the point I was trying to make is make time for yourself. Self-care is very fucking important, and enjoy nature when you can. Okay? All right.